Good morning, everyone. Let's talk about material from Toastmasters International, the Better Speaker Series with the motto is beginning your speech. And today we will discuss about this. I rarely read about this module, and let's discuss the slides of this module. Okay, and criteria for a successful opening. So the title is beginning your speech. So it means the opening of your speech. Okay, the first one is get the attention of the audience. This is important because we are about to share something important. If we believe that it is important, everyone should listen to us. So we need to get their attention. Then introduce the topic. What will you talk about? A trailer of your topic. Usually, why people get cut in their opening, it is because they don't introduce their topic. So their audience confused what to talk. And if their audience is BOD level or director, CEO, they don't have much time to listen to you because they don't have the big picture of your presentation. And because you don't introduce your topic, you'll be cut and they may just reject you uh, at that time. That will be very heartbroken, or they just ask you to go. That is the risk. And as to this report, it means build your credibility. You get attention, introduce the topic, and then why are you credible to share the topic that you introduce so people can believe you. For example, you introduce your topic about, let's say you are a businessman, and then you establish your report by saying that you are 5 years or 10 years in business. You are having 1 billion rupiahs as your income. So it means that people believe you, you get their attention too. Okay, and this is take less than 5 to 10% of your speech. So it's not too long. If it is too long, people will confuse. Where is the meat? It's still in the first level. If you talk about hamburger, this is still the first breath. Where is the meat? I need the meat now. Okay, so 5 to 10% is your opening. The opening techniques state the importance of your topic, why it is important. You talk about being a businessman, why it is important. So people can understand, they can get the logic why they should listen to you, why they should watch you instead of texting their friends or play phone or even take a nap. Yeah, take a nap is better. Is it better than listening to you? So we need to convince them why it is important. Making a starting statement. Yeah, this is a quote or a statement. Smoking kills. Okay, you get their attention. More Americans die each year than were killed in battle during World War II and Vietnam together. So, what can you see in this statement? Yeah, the statement smoking kills. In audience perspective, what really smoking kills? And then you give a proof. More Americans die each year than were killed in battle during World War II and Vietnam together. Oh, this is a fact. Really? More people die, more Americans people die because of smoking rather than in the war? I need to know. Please educate me about this. So that's what you want in your opening. Arouse suspense. So let's retreat a little bit. Okay, you give statement why it is important, statement, then arouse suspense or curiosity. Use series of statements related to the topic that will pique your listeners' interest. Statement that intriguing, that make them, oh, I should listen to this. For example, you talk about entrepreneurship and you want people to, instead of looking for job desperately, better looking for business desperately because blah, blah, blah. Maybe you want, your big idea is looking for jobs is more impossible because you rely on people acceptance, you rely on job opportunity, the vacancy of the job. But for entrepreneurship, you can open by yourself. Of course, it is still have the hardness to find clients or customers, but this is now your topic to invite people to entrepreneurship. What is any statement from your topic, yeah, that suspense curiosity, that increase curiosity? For example, uh, more people are looking for jobs rather than making jobs. Okay, and then you can tell story. My brother and I, this is personal story, hunting last week in the woods behind my house. Yeah, this is the situation. What is the situation? And then what people will think about this? Oh, what happened in the woods? What happened last week? What happened behind your house? Tell me more. So from this, you already have your key points last week. Or hunting last week in the woods. What happened in the woods? Oh, how many trees? Is there any bees? Or is it in? It is behind your house. Oh, behind your house is woods. It will be interesting. The other option. So I would like to repeat again. This is ways to open your speech. Not all of them, because if you use all of them, you don't have time. You can use statement, the importance of your topic, why it is very, very important, and then can also a statement, raise curiosity, tell a story or anecdote. Rhetorical question. This is the simplest one. I cannot. I don't need to think too hard about this. Just ask question. Anybody introvert? Raise your hand. Anybody extrovert? Raise your hand. So we talk about the comparison between introvert or extrovert. Yeah. Remember the common mistake of rhetorical question is using open-ended question that will invite people to talk long to answer your question. Like, what is your opinion about drugs? Anybody? You? Yes, Mister. And then the audience will talk about. In my opinion, in my opinion, you will waste 1 to 2 minutes at least listening to his opinion, because in opinion you need to state your opinion, you need to explain it. Lastly, you need to prove it with evidence or research. Let's see the other techniques. Begin with a quotation. This can add authority to a speech, amuse the audience, dramatize a speech point. Okay, quotation, and then reference the occasion allows the speaker to recognize unusual or important event and establish common interest with the audience. So it establish your report, build your audience belief. Yeah. And humor, make people laugh. That is catching their attention. Audience participation, you can ask them to stand, say something, demonstration, reference to historical event. Maybe you can talk about COVID, historical event. Avoid opening avoid to no preparation. Don't say that I don't prepare, I'm nervous, I don't sleep enough. What do you want to search? You want to search for apologize? We want to. That's not professional. If you don't have time to prepare, you don't need to say it. Just keep it by yourself. Because by saying it, what I think as audience, I will say that you're not respecting me because I'm here coming from Bekasi and it took 2 hours to go here, just listen to you. Meanwhile, you take nothing to prepare. Avoid dull and boring. Yeah, be alive. Yeah. Avoid delaying mention of the topic. People will cut you. In conclusion, dynamic beginning is essential for a successful speech. Let's review again techniques that you can use for opening. This is the criteria, 5 to 10%. State the importance of your topic. Option number 2, statement. Option 3, raise curiosity. And then tell a story or anecdote as your particular topic. And then rhetorical question, my favorite, not my favorite. The most thing that I do is rhetorical question because it's very simple to remember if I'm about what opening should I use. Okay, let's ask question. Okay, quotation, reference to any recent activities. Humor is also, I love this one. Participation, I love this too. Illustration, I rarely do this. A reference to historical event and avoid to excuse. So excuse, indulge, boring, and delay mentioned topic. Okay. Hope you can improve your openings. Not necessary to be excellent after you listen to this. What is important is to apply this and feel the feel of improving. Thank you.